Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Carlos Martinez coming to you live from my home in Chicago. I hope whenever you're watching this, whether it's the live or the replay, that you're having an amazingly blessed day doing what you love to do with those that you love. So what's up, people? Here we are Monday afternoon. I'm doing a live, a lot later than normal. Just got tied up with appointments all day long. And that's what happens after, Easter weekend. So I hope you had an awesomely blessed Easter with your families, even though it was a little bit unusual, right, with the coronavirus thing going on and stuff. But that's okay, right? It allows us, our families, to be closer together a lot of times, and we just kind of remember the little things a lot. So anyway, if you're tuning in live, let me know where you're coming in from. If you're watching the replay, type in hashtag replay. And again, so thank you so much for watching my live. But I'm here to give you some tips on how to close prospects, and how to close your prospects. Now, folks, a little bit about me. From Chicago. I've been in sales, oh my goodness, since 1992. So I know a little bit, at least, of what I'm talking about when it comes to closing. And even now, I'm what you call a high ticket closer. So one of the things that I do, besides my current online business, is I do high ticket closing. So, but that aside, folks, so here's the thing. So what do you do when you get a prospect that's taking a look at your opportunity? You're like, oh my goodness, they said yes. What do I do now? What do I do now? So hopefully, first of all, that you are using tools, right? You're using tools, because you don't want to be the person that's kind of like giving over the presentation, right? Because you're not an expert. I don't do it, right? I don't do it. So I just point them to tools, right? Oftentimes it's a presentation, it's a video, 10-minute video, 30-minute video, whatever the case may be. So ideally, hopefully it's somewhere between like 30 and 40 minutes at the most, because a lot of times people are just busy and they're just not going to watch the whole thing oftentimes, right? So it's got to be somewhere in that 30-minute range. But no matter what you've got, if the presentation's an hour long, it's an hour long. That's it. Nothing you can do about it. But the key is, what do you say to that prospect after, right, they've agreed to watch the video, right? So what do you say to them, right? Because the reason I'm bringing this up is because I've had quite a few people reaching out to me over the last probably 5 or 6 days. Carlos, oh my goodness, they're taking a look at my opportunity. What do I say? What do I say? Well, first off, you're going to want to posture up. Right? You want to posture up. And what does posture mean? So posture means that you're not addicted to the result. So no matter what that person thinks or doesn't think about the opportunity, it's not going to affect you, right? You're like water off a duck's back. So if they kind of end up like, oh, this is the worst thing since sliced, whatever, since post toasties or whatever, like this is just not for me. That's okay. You're posturing up because you believe in your opportunity, regardless of what else someone else thinks. Okay. So make sure that you're postured up. Okay. But here's the thing. So when I have a prospect take a look at my opportunity and they're watching the video, I always try to get an idea as to when they're going to watch it, right? And I say, hey, listen, well, and let's just say the person's name is, Darlene. Hey, Darlene's eating here. What's up, Darlene? Let's say the person's name is Darlene, okay? And I say, Darlene, okay, great. So thank you for being open to take a look, So here's the video that I'm going to send you. Take a look at the opportunity. Hey, Darlene, can I get an idea of when you're going to watch it? Are you going to watch it tonight? Well, Carlos, I'm going to watch it. I'm kind of busy with the kids, homeschooling and stuff like that. I go, but you know what? I got some time tonight about 7:30. I'm going to watch it. Okay, great. The video is about half an hour long, so is it okay if I follow up with you maybe about 8:15 or something like that, or 8:05, And so once, and she's going to say, yes, of course. Okay, great. So I'm going to make sure that I set an alarm on my calendar. I set an alarm on my watch, right? That I'm going to follow up with Darlene. If I said I'm going to follow up with her at 8:05, I'm going to follow up at 8:05 or 8:15. Then I'm going to follow up at 8:15. So whatever time I put down, I'm going to make sure that I set a reminder on my phone, right? And so then all of a sudden the thing rings, all right? And my phone reminds me. So I get back to Darlene, say, hey, Darlene. Okay, remember, folks, the key is follow up, right? Follow up. Just because someone agreed to take a look at the opportunity does not mean that they're going to get back to you, because a lot of times we kind of make the mistake and say, okay, great, just, get back to me when you've watched the opportunity, right? You know what? They may or may not. Sometimes, you gotta stay on people 7, 8, 10, 12 times. And I'm not saying be a pest, right? But just check in, like this, hey, did you watch the video? Are you going to have time tonight? That kind of stuff. So you want to follow up with the person, right? Until they finally just tell you, hey, buzz off, right? I'm not interested and it's not for me. Great, no worries. Now you go on to the next person, right? But at least you get a definitive answer. But now, what do you say to the person when you actually get back to the person and they said yes? Carlos, or yes, Darlene, or yes, Danielle, I've already watched the opportunity. I watched the video. Okay, great. So what do you say now? All right. So guess what? I'm in question mode. I am in question mode. So the one question that I always ask is, what did you like best about what you saw, Danielle? And I'm quiet. Now, again, this could be a text message. This could be a phone call. Hopefully, the ideal thing would be to get them on a Zoom, right? Hey, you got, or actually a phone call. Hey, do you have time for a quick phone call? And it doesn't have to be necessarily through the phone. It can be a phone call through Facebook Messenger or whatever means you use. It could be a Skype call. It could be a WhatsApp call. It could be a Zoom call. It could be an actual telephone call. The idea is you want to get them on a quick 5 to 10 minute conversation. So when they say that they've watched it, I often say, hey, listen, you got time to pick up the phone real quick, and we just get a quick 5 to 10 minute phone call. Is that okay with you? Or on a Zoom call, can you join me on Zoom? And the reason I say get them on a phone call or get them on a Zoom or get them on something is that because your chances of closing this person goes up. I'm telling you, it goes up like twice as much, right? And I've noticed that when I don't get the person on the phone or a Zoom call or something, my chances of closing them are significantly less than when I can actually get them on a conversation. And the reason is because it's a connection, right? You want to connect more with the person, right? So after I ask, so once I get them on the phone or a Zoom or whatever, I'll say, hey, okay, well, what did you like best about what you saw? And I'm quiet. I'm listening to them. Well, I like this and I like that. And I'm just kind of listening to buzzwords that they tell me. Well, I like the fact that it's going to give me, time to work from home. I like the fact that, that you've got an automated marketing system. I like the fact that it's 85% pays out to the, that you have a commission plan that pays out 85% to the field. Or I like the fact that, man, I'm so passionate about those products. I love these products, so on and so forth. Whatever they say, you're going to agree to it. Like, yes, I love that about the business too. Yeah, because I remember when I first joined, the marketing plan, I was getting, emails throughout the day of all these people that were coming on my downline. Like, oh my goodness, where are those people coming from, right? You want to just be empathetic and get a good understanding of what it is that they like about it, right? And then from there, so let's say, okay, yes, I like this, whatever that may be. It doesn't matter what it is. You're going to agree with what they said. And then from there, like, okay, great. So how do you envision that? Here's the next question that I love to use. Okay. How do you see this helping you accomplish your goals? How do you see this opportunity, this product, this whatever, this service helping you accomplish your goals, right? So it's an open-ended question. The whole point about this is that you want to get the customer talking, and oftentimes they just kind of close themselves, right? You get the guys, there's no secret to selling. It's really just asking them questions, right, about them, right? Okay, great. How do you see this helping you accomplish your goals? Well, you know what? This is going to allow me, give me the opportunity, because right now, I mean, my goodness, I'm laid off because of coronavirus. I don't have any kind of income, and this is going to give me some kind of income, something to help, pay the bills, put food on the table. Oh yeah, great. I totally get that. Okay, awesome. And then all you do is ask questions. Okay, great. And how? I mean, every situation is different. I said, well, how soon do you need to be making, this amount of money? How soon do you need to be doing this, right? Ask questions as much as possible. That connection, you want to connect with them as much as possible. And then after that, once they've already kind of closed themselves, that they're already interested, then I just pretty much say, okay, great. Well, how much are you looking to earn per month? Well, I want to make this amount. Well, great. Well, based on what you told me, you should come in at this level. I mean, don't get me wrong, get in where you fit in. I mean, we even have a program where you can get in for free, but I'm going to be honest with you, because of the fact that you need to be making, $3,000 a month within like the first month or second month, it's going to be hard to get there coming in at the free level. And this is the reason why, right? If you can afford it, come in at least at this level, right? Because this is going to allow you to make commissions quicker. It's going to allow you to leverage the rest of the team, so on and so forth. But the key is, folks, ask questions about where they're at and why this is important to them and how they're going to accomplish those goals and why is this important to them, so on and so forth. So you want to make sure that you dive down deep to that. Now, let's just say, and I got one of my little Shih Tzus here, just like, hey, he wants me to carry her. This is Toby. All right. But now let's just say that, when you first ask him, right? When you first ask him or her, when you first ask him or her, you first ask your prospect, what did you like best about it? Let's just say they go on a rant. like, oh man, that was the worst video I've ever seen, like that's just a bunch of whatever, So folks, one of the things I love to say, and I got this from the amazing Ray Higdon, whenever they get really negative on me about what they saw, I love this is such a powerful posture type question. Really? Well, wow, man, Danielle, man, Beverly, man, Shelly Graham, man, Aaron Kaufman, man, Victor, what were you hoping to see? What were you hoping to see? Because maybe you saw the wrong video. I don't know. But what were you hoping to see? Well, man, I was really hoping to see something that was going to show me how much commissions I could make because I really want to rock this out. And, I want to buy a new car. I want to buy a new house. Oh, wow. Well, man, well, let me just show you how this thing can really help you achieve that. So that is such a powerful follow-up question when you get someone to get really negative on you after they've seen the opportunity and watched the opportunity presentation. A powerful follow-up question that I'm telling you can turn such a negative situation and a lost sale into a very much a potential close sale and someone joining you. What were you hoping to see? What were you hoping to see? So write that one down, folks, and use that. And again, just kind of use that if someone comes up really negative on you, folks. So folks, hopefully you got some value from this. Remember, folks, this is all about connecting. Once someone takes a look at the opportunity, right, you want to get into question mode, right? And the question is connecting with them. Why is this important to them? What are they looking to accomplish with this? What are their goals? What are their dreams? What are their aspirations? And connect that to how this can help them. Because if you do that, if you make that connection and you find out what's important to them, guess what that does? That shows that you care about them more than anything else. The main message is that you don't just want to close a deal. You're not just looking to close a deal, right? You're looking to help them. You're looking to help them achieve their goals and what's important to them. And the way to do that is to connect with them and ask questions about what's important to them. And I promise you, if you do that, now, over time, as you practice that, you're going to start getting better and better and gooder. You're going to start closing more deals. And more than anything else, you're going to develop some nice friendships and some nice business partners that help you, that join your company. And now you help them reach their goals as well. Right. So, folks, I hope you guys got some value from this. If you did, please share this out with other people. Yes, that's it, Shelly Graham. What were you hoping to see? I got that from the awesome Ray Higdon. So kudos out to him. You're very welcome, Kim Scurito. I hope I said your name correctly. Thank you so much, Kim, for joining my live. You're awesome. Maria Garcia. What if they cuss you out? You know what? If they cuss you out, remember, you want to take the high road, Maria. Maria Garcia, great. If they cuss you out, just like, hey, you know what? Hey, that's okay. Let's say, Maria, I'm on the phone with you. You're cussing me out. Guess what? They're not cussing you out, right? Oftentimes it's just it's a tough situation that they're in life, right? Like, hey, Maria, you know what? Hey, that's okay. I get it. Hopefully it's okay. Perhaps it's just not a good opportunity for you right now. In either case, I wish you well. But I would still ask, Maria, if you start cussing me out, I would still ask, well, Maria, what were you hoping to see? Guess what? The person that asks the questions is in control. Because if I come back to you after cussing me out with a statement, guess what? I lost control. So I want to control the conversation. I want to direct the conversation. And the way I direct it is by asking you questions. So if someone cusses me out, Maria, all I say, wow, Maria, I'm so sorry that you saw it that way. Well, let me ask you this. What were you hoping to see? You see how it changes that? Like, it changes the tone. Well, I was hoping to see this. But if she continues to just, just cuss me out, if you continue to cuss me out, then I'll kind of tone it down. Maria, are you okay? What's going on in life? Are you okay? I'll kind of tone it down. Or if not, if it gets really, really bad and she continues down that path, you just may have to block that person, right? You're just gonna have to have a block party, right? Have a block party and block that person. But oftentimes, I've never had a conversation when I've had someone come at me kind of rude and mean. It may initially start like that, but right away I take control of the conversation by saying, hey, Maria, is everything okay? What were you hoping to see? Right? It kind of changes things, because the last thing I want to do is go back and meet that same energy. So if someone's nasty to me, the last thing I want to do is want to meet nasty with nasty or mean with mean. It backfires every single time. And if you don't have enough that composure, enough posture to answer in a kind way, then you're better off just removing yourself from that conversation. Say, hey man, I wish you well, God bless you, and then just kind of remove yourself, right? If you're the kind of person, and remember, and I'm not just pointing you out, I'm pointing this out to anyone, right? Anyone. This helps anyone out. But if you're the kind of person that like you just like, ooh, you want to get even, you're better off removing yourself, right? Because remember, you're associating yourself with higher energy people, high level people, and the last thing you want is to resort yourself to that person. If someone's coming across kind of mean and just like bad, like really bad and mean, it's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them and where they're at. Maybe they just had a bad day, right? You ever just have a bad day? You just kind of snap at people, right? I remember I used to have those kind of days, right? And I still have them every once in a while, right? But you just kind of you're just having a bad day. Maybe that person is just having a bad day, a bad month, a bad year. Everything that they're doing is going wrong. They lost their wife, they lost their kid, they lost their car. They're in a bad health. They just got bad news from their job. They just got everything, right? They got a whole country song written about them, right? Lost my truck, lost my car, lost my woman, lost my man, whatever the case may be, right? Maybe it's just a bad year so far and they're just kind of venting, right? So you either gonna hear them out, right? And just kind of be a listening ear, or just remove yourself from the conversation. But never, ever, ever meet negative energy with negative energy. It backfires every single time. All right. So hopefully you guys got some value from this. I got my brother Bert. What's up? Look at Shelly Graham. She's liking a block party. What's up, Shelly Graham? Thank you so much. Right. No negativity. It's right. You want to rise above. You want to rise above that every single time. And oh man, I'm going to kill it here. It's in the book of Proverbs in the Bible. Even the Bible tells you, right? A harsh word stirs up anger. A harsh word stirs up anger. A gentle word, right? And I forget how it goes, but the gentle word, you always want a gentle word, right? A gentle word actually just calms the situation. The gentle word calms the situation, but a harsh word stirs up anger. It's like when someone comes across negative and you meet that negativity, guess what? You just added gasoline to the fire when you're trying to calm down the fire, right? So if you can be the calm in that situation, then just remove yourself, because you're going to make a bad situation worse, right? Hopefully you guys got value from this. If you did, Rosa Long's on here. What's up? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, Maria. You're a blessing. You're awesome, Maria. I love you so much, girl. You're awesome. Manuela Sousa, thank you so much. That's right. That's right, Bert. My brother Bert pouring hot coals, and you don't want that. No negativity. That's right. I love you guys so much. Thank you, Darlene. You're awesome. Shelly Graham, Darlene Neaton, Maria Bonilla, Bert Blanchard, Danielle, CBD Monahan. You guys are awesome. We got Vicky Boniface. I hope I said it correctly. Boniface, how you doing? Maria Garcia, man, you guys are showing me some love today. Love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. We got Victor as well. Thank you so much, man. Eric Kaufman, Beverly Chase Dawkins, man. We got some great. Christopher Livingston, Papi Chulo. What's up, man? Love you guys so much. Thank you for joining my live, folks. Share this out. And folks, if someone shared this video out with you, give back to them, right? Give back to them. Know that they love you, they care about you, and they see greatness in you. And even though there's like kind of darkness going on all over the world, right? Be the light. Be the light as much as you can be, and help one another out. And folks, just get back to the person that shared this video with you, and I promise you, they will help you. They'll give you the free tour. They'll change your life. You just got to make the decision that you don't want to live like that anymore, and you're ready to come to the light. Love you guys so much. Until the next live. Mwah. Bye for now. Love you guys. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.